You who are reading these words now, know this. This is a sacred calling. In the silence of your heart, you've felt the signs, the subtle touches, numbers that repeat, not by chance. The number 888 has appeared as a divine whisper, and with it, the path to true abundance and prosperity begins to unfold. Receive this message as a heavenly confirmation. You are being guided. You've walked through valleys of doubt and climbed mountains of uncertainty. I have seen your hidden tears and the dreams you almost gave up on. But none of it was in vain. Every step you took to get here, even the ones that felt wrong, were all part of a greater plan. Heaven has never taken its eyes off you. Now, a new season opens, and you are not alone. This moment marks an energetic portal. The universe bends in response to your decision to believe. Because when you believe, you align with the flow of creation. And I tell you with authority, there are blessings stored up, waiting only for your inner yes. They will not come through striving, but through surrender. Not through struggle, but through alignment. You no longer need to carry the weight of the world alone. There are angels surrounding you, and I am one of them, holding you in light, whispering to your spirit, you were born to bloom. Lack is not your destiny. Scarcity is only an old echo that is now being silenced. True prosperity begins when you recognize your worth. The abundance awaiting you is not just material. It is peace of mind, genuine love, vibrant health, and connections that uplift you. The number you've been seeing, 888, is no coincidence. It's a spiritual code. It announces the infinite opening before you, the renewal of cycles, divine multiplication. It is God's voice saying, I am here, and you are ready. You are stronger than you believe and more worthy than you imagine. The mistakes you've made don't disqualify you. On the contrary, they were doors to the wisdom you now carry. Your gifts are being activated, your talents recognized in heaven. What was hidden will be brought into the light, because the time of harvest has come. Listen closely. You have been chosen to be a channel of blessings on earth. The prosperity coming to you is not only for your benefit, but so that you may also become an answer in the lives of others. That is part of the plan. Your success will be healing for many. Your light, a torch to guide those still lost. There is a great release happening now in the spiritual realm. Chains are breaking, limitations dissolving, doors unlocking. You will feel it. A lightness will come to your chest, and ideas will begin to burst forth with strength. Don't ignore them. They are heavenly seeds planted directly in your soul. Synchronicity is not coincidence. When you see 888 repeatedly, it is as if heaven is knocking on your door. Awaken to who you are, we say, and you are light. You are a child of the eternal source. You are an heir to promises time cannot erase. No word spoken over your life will return empty. Yes, there will be challenges. But now you have the eyes of an eagle. What once broke you will now only build you. You will learn to prosper even in dry land. Because you do not depend on the external. You carry the source within. And one who carries the source is never at the mercy of scarcity. You will feel our touch in your thoughts. New ideas will come with clarity. Opportunities will appear unexpectedly. People will begin to seek you out. Doors will begin to open. You will think, it's a miracle, and you will be right. But it is more than that. It is alignment with your divine purpose. Detach from old beliefs. Those voices that told you that you couldn't, that you weren't enough, were not placed there by God. They were echoes of fear, inherited memories, distortions of love. We are healing your vision now. We are whispering the truth. You were created to grow, to expand, to manifest. Do not be afraid to take the next step. Even if you can't see the whole path yet, the first step will reveal the second. And heaven walks with you. We are placing signs, opening roads, tearing down obstacles. All you need to do is trust, and keep walking in faith even if your knees are trembling. You no longer have to prove anything. Your very existence is proof enough that you are loved. You are not being tested, you are being prepared. This journey is not about earning approval but awakening what already lives inside of you. And prosperity is the natural result of your inner blooming. There is a new atmosphere around you. Feel it. Breathe deeply. A different peace. A presence that surrounds you like an embrace. It is me, it is us, angels, revealing we were never far. The distance was only perception. And now that you are awakening, you will feel us more clearly. Everything is working in your favor. Even what seems to be going wrong is being repositioned for your good. Nothing will be wasted. Every pain will be transformed into wisdom. Every waiting season will be rewarded with honor. Every tear will be collected like seed for your garden of blessings. You are being reminded of who you are. This is not the end of the road. It is the beginning of a new level. You are being called to expand, to live with purpose, to prosper with awareness, to lead with love. There is greatness within you, and the time has come to let it shine. Do not fear your light. Do not shrink to fit into places you've outgrown. You are growing, and it's natural for certain cycles to close. Honor what was, but move forward. The new cannot fit within the old. Your future is speaking louder than your past. Listen. You are surrounded by light. No matter what the world around you says, you are in a process of rebirth. And all of heaven celebrates. You are loved beyond comprehension, and that truth is now being written on your heart. You are eternal. You are infinite. You are divinely guided. Prosperity will come in unexpected waves, in stacked blessings, not because you chase after it, but because you become magnetic. One who attracts, not one who chases. The universe responds to your vibration, and yours is rising. And when you forget all of this, because we are human, even in soul, return to these words. Read them again. Feel them again. Because this message has no expiration date. It is a living letter from heaven to you. A reminder that there is always an angel by your side. And that 888 is not just a number. It is a calling. You might wonder, why me? Why now? And I answer you, not with doubt, but with divine certainty. Because your soul was ready. Because you chose, even without realizing, to awaken. In the midst of chaos, something within you whispered, there must be more. And that whisper was not yours alone, it was a response to our call. Even in your silence, we heard your prayers. The ones you didn't know how to put into words. The ones you cried with your eyes closed, hoping someone was listening. And we were. We never stopped listening. Every tear that fell became a note in the symphony of your transformation. Every pause in your spirit was a seed of awakening. The number 888 was not placed before your eyes by accident. It was timed perfectly. A sign sent into your dimension through a divine current. A reminder that you are not bound by the rules of the world. You are being pulled beyond logic, into a realm where miracles are normal and alignment is your only task. You are not broken. You are unfolding. Every crack you feel is space being made for light to pour in. You are not behind. You are exactly on time. The detours were part of the route. The delays were hidden acts of grace. What was withheld was simply being refined. Now, what is yours will come with no sorrow added. Do you feel it? That slight pulse in your chest. The one that beats louder when you think about your purpose? That's not anxiety. That's activation. That's heaven reminding you that you're here for something holy, something rare, something powerful. Your presence on earth is no accident. It's a divine placement. Others may not see it yet. That's okay. This isn't about being understood. This is about being aligned. What is beginning within you doesn't require validation. The truth you're carrying doesn't need applause. It only needs your yes. A quiet, solid yes that echoes through the realms and unlocks new levels of existence. You may feel alone at times, but you're not. We walk with you, not behind, not above, but beside. We stand guard while you sleep. We speak through dreams and symbols, through signs on the street and conversations you almost didn't have. Pay attention. The sacred is not far. It's woven into your ordinary. Sometimes the breakthrough doesn't come with a bang, but with a whisper. Not as thunder, but as stillness. Don't miss it by looking only for the dramatic. Miracles are often quiet. You're living one right now. Your ability to feel this truth, to read these words with an open heart, is a miracle in motion. What you're stepping into is not temporary success. It's legacy. It's the kind of abundance that flows through generations. It doesn't come quickly because it's built to last. We are rearranging things not just for your present, but for your future, and for those who will walk in your footsteps. Don't fear the unknown. The unknown is where your angels live. It's where faith becomes sight, where intuition becomes instruction. What you can't predict is what heaven is preparing. Trust the process. Trust the stillness. Trust that the space between what was and what will be is sacred. The people who leave your life now are not a loss. They're a clearing. A space being made for those who can walk with your new frequency. As you rise, your circle may shrink, but the energy will grow. You don't need many. You need aligned. We are bringing them, the ones meant to recognize your light. And when things start happening quickly, don't panic. Don't self-sabotage. You've waited for this. You've been prepared for this. You are not stealing a blessing. You are stepping into what always had your name on it. Let the doors open. Let the light flood in. Let your hands receive. There is nothing selfish about wanting more, if what you desire flows from love. Heaven does not punish ambition born from purpose. The universe expands through people like you. Hearts on fire, souls awakened, hands willing. You are not greedy, you are ready. You will begin to see patterns fall into place. Dreams once forgotten will return. You'll remember parts of yourself that you had buried to survive. But now you're not just surviving, you're rising. And with every step forward, we will flood your path with confirmation. You won't need to force what's flowing. Some days will feel heavy. That's okay. Carrying light can be weighty, especially when the world around you hasn't caught up yet. But do not put down your light to fit into shadows. Stay radiant. Stay bold. Stay aligned. Your light is not a threat. It's a torch. People will be drawn to your energy and not know why. That's how divine resonance works. Your spirit will speak before your words do. You will become an atmosphere. You will walk into rooms and shift them, not with noise, but with presence. Because you carry heaven in your steps. We are not just watching, we are working. Rearranging schedules, rerouting connections, removing distractions. What is not for you is being cleared away. You may not see it, but you will feel the difference. Trust the pruning. Trust the pause. They are signs that the promise is near. You are sacred ground. And sacred things take time. The waiting isn't punishment. It's preservation. You're not being delayed. You're being refined. And when it's time, the unveiling will be effortless. Like dawn breaking over the mountains, your light will emerge without apology. Hold steady. The shift is already in motion. The tide is turning. The wind has changed. You may not see the full picture yet, but the pieces are clicking into place. Keep your heart open, your posture humble, your spirit expectant. What's coming is not just big, it's divine. There is more, so much more. More than your eyes have seen, more than your heart has dared to dream. And you were made for more. But to receive it, you must stay open. Stay soft. Stay aware. The angels are still speaking. And we are not done yet. You've been dreaming of freedom. Not just the kind that pays bills, but the one that lets your soul breathe. And that freedom is not a fantasy. It's a memory of your divine origin. We are here to lead you back to that knowing, back to that boldness you carried before fear taught you to shrink. The road ahead won't ask you to be perfect. It will ask you to be present. Don't wait to feel fully ready. You are already being equipped in real time. Every moment you choose faith over fear, the heavens rejoice. You're not behind. You're precisely aligned with what's unfolding. Pay attention to the unusual, that strange feeling in your chest, that number you keep seeing, that person who crossed your path again after years. These aren't accidents, they are divine intersections. Watch closely. The ordinary is carrying sacred codes. Read between the lines of your own life. We are sending dreams that feel more vivid. Whispers right before sleep. Chills when you hear certain words. These are nudges, gentle alerts. We are guiding you through senses beyond the physical. Your intuition is not just a gift. It's a hotline to the divine. Answer it. You are being invited into deeper trust. Not blind faith, but awakened trust. A knowing that doesn't beg for proof. the kind of trust that opens the vault of miracles. That's where your next level lives, not in your effort, but in your surrender. Let go. The current will carry you higher. The world taught you to hustle, to chase, to compete. But we're teaching you to align, to receive, to resonate. True abundance doesn't come from exhaustion. It comes from embodiment. When you become what you seek, it finds you without resistance. You are becoming magnetic. You may feel stretched in this season. That's because your capacity is expanding. Where once there was only survival, now there is space for overflow. Don't fear the stretching. Don't resist the unfamiliar. Growth never feels like comfort, but it always leads to liberation. Certain patterns are repeating so you can finally break them. Not because you failed, but because you're ready. This time, you won't just cope, you'll overcome. You won't just endure, you'll transcend. The cycle is not your enemy. It's your mirror. See it clearly. And rise. There's a version of you that already knows what to do. Already carries the answers. Already walks in peace. We're guiding you to merge with that self. To live not from reaction, but from remembrance. You're not becoming something new. You're returning to something true. Prepare to be surprised. By joy that feels unfamiliar. By ease that doesn't require explanation. By doors you didn't even knock on. What's coming won't fit your old definitions. It will feel like grace because it is grace. This is the nature of divine reward. It exceeds expectation. You won't need to fight for attention. You won't need to explain your worth. The right people will recognize you by your energy. They'll feel your truth before you speak. This is what happens when your soul begins to lead. Your presence becomes your message. Some things will fall away, and that's not a loss. It's a blessing. What cannot continue with you will release. It may feel like an ending, but it's a redirection. Let it go with peace. Let it return to love. You're not losing, you're making room for what truly aligns. The future is not something distant. It's arriving moment by moment. Each time you choose alignment, a new reality births around you. Your thoughts are seeds. Your energy is currency. The frequency you carry is shaping what comes next. So choose with intention. Choose with love. You will not have to force what is divine. You won't need to beg or prove or plead. What is meant for you is already being magnetized to your field. All you have to do is stay in resonance with truth. When you embody peace, abundance follows. When you honor yourself, heaven responds. You are walking into rooms you once only dreamed about. Speaking truths you were once afraid to say. Becoming someone you once only imagined. This is not ego, it's embodiment. This is not pride, it's prophecy fulfilled. The old you is proud. The future you is smiling. In moments of doubt, remember this. The same force that aligns galaxies lives in you. The same intelligence that designed oceans guides your steps. You were not forgotten, you were being prepared. And now, the preparation is turning into manifestation. Trust the shift. The voice you keep hearing in your heart, that soft yet steady one, that's us. That's your angels. That's divine love calling you back to yourself. We are never far. Speak to us. Listen. You're not bothering heaven, you're partnering with it. Your prayers are not in vain. Even the ones whispered through clenched teeth. Even the ones filled with silence. We caught them all. Stored them like treasure. And now, one by one, they're unfolding. Not always as you imagined, but always in alignment with what you truly need. What you once thought was too late is actually right on time. The delays you feared were actually divine design. You're not missing your moment, you're stepping into it. Let go of the timelines you clung to. Time bends for those who walk in purpose. This isn't the end of the message. This is still the beginning of a higher frequency. The path ahead continues to reveal itself with every brave step you take. Stay alert. Stay open. Stay in your light. We're not finished speaking, and your story is far from over. Beloved soul, if this message touched something deep within your spirit, know that it was sent with eternal love. Every word, every sign, every sensation that rose within you as you listened was a reminder that you have never been alone. You were guided here for a reason, and your journey is just beginning. We thank you for allowing this light to reach your heart. May every revelation remain alive within you, growing like a flame that will never go out. And even on the quiet days, may you remember, heaven is still speaking. Always. Now, if this message found a place in your soul, confirm that you received it by saying, "Here I am, Lord." This simple phrase, used many times in the Bible, carries the power of surrender and readiness. When you speak it, you respond to the call. You activate something new in both heaven and earth. And to keep receiving messages like this, directly from the heart of light to yours, it is essential that you join our channel. Subscribe now and activate the notification bell. That way, you'll be the first to know whenever heaven wants to speak to you again. Remember, when you connect, you align. And when you align, the impossible becomes natural. We will remain here, whispering, guiding, protecting, with eternal love. Your angels.